What's going on? It's Jason Heath, and we are taking a look at the A major scale. 2 octaves today. With this scale, we've entered the world of 3 sharps, and we're getting into thumb position, just a little bit into thumb position. We've still got our open A string, we've still got our open D string. The challenge I found with this scale for most people when they're learning it is finding that upper G sharp. So you get to that second octave A, that G sharp, it's right next to the G harmonic. Very easy to accidentally play the G harmonic. I find that using a drone can be really helpful, and it's particularly helpful to put the drone on the note E. Oftentimes people will drone on the root, so that'd be A in this case. That can be good, but you have this clash between the 7th and that root you're droning on. If you put it on E, which is the 5th, you don't have any half-step conflicts, and tuning that G sharp, which is the most challenging note in my experience, that becomes much easier. As with all these 2 octave scales, we're going to take a look at 2 fingering options. Option 1 is what I think of as the simplest possible fingering, or one of the simplest. Option 2 uses a template fingering, which can be a little bit more challenging than option 1, but it can ultimately be more useful because you can transfer that fingering around. We've also got an arpeggio fingering, and I think my arpeggio fingering's okay on this scale, but I'm generally not a fan of my fingerings for arpeggios. I don't know what the problem is. And as with all these scales, we've got these all in a PDF for you, which you can download in the description below. All right, let's dig into option 1. Okay, so option 1, and by the way, this is Jason from a couple months in the future. I've been filming these playing videos after doing the intros, and I just got caught up in other projects, and I made a rule for myself, which is I can't move on to the next scale until I film the video for this scale, so I've been trapped in this seemingly endless A major loop. It's kind of good to get out of it. So option 1 is the simplest possible option. You just get over the G string, climb the bass, and I'm trying to find a way to group this. It doesn't group evenly once you get over to the A string. So we start down here. And now if we just group them by 2, we have this 1 extra note up here. So what I do for option 1 is I go, I just do that shift right there, and then as soon as I get to first position, I've got everything else just in position right like that. That seems to work pretty well for me for option 1. You can do lots of things for this. You can go on the D string, you could do all sorts of different other options, but this seems to work pretty well for A major, and it seems to work well for students too. And it's fairly similar then to your G major, your C major fingering. You just got that G sharp, of course, up top, which is a little bit of a challenge, so you just have to show people. Not harmonic. Here's the harmonic. Here's G sharp, and then A's right there. Option 2, we have this template fingering, of course, and that is similar to all the other template fingerings. I start on the E string, I play 1-4, then I do 1-2, 1-4. Now I group 3 notes. 3 notes. And then here I group 3. So again, we got 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Just like all the other template fingerings, fairly simple to put together. if you can get over the fact that you're starting up here in the neck block and you're starting on the E string for your first closed note, this is quite the simple fingering to wrap your brain around. So for the arpeggio finger for A major, I play open, 4, 1. So it's all in position right there. Then I go right to 1 and I play everything else just across the strings in position. Very easy to do. So you start here, shift up here. It seems to work. That's a quick look at the A major 2-octave scale. I hope you found this helpful. We've got these all in a playlist for you. Check out that PDF if you want to get a copy of this, and we'll see you in the next video.